Hi, I'm Mary Miche, your instructor for PBIS, which stands for Positive Behavioral Interventions and Support. Teachers like us have been trying to control their students' behavior for decades, but many have resorted to punishment rather than rewards in order to do this. When I taught middle school 40 years ago, I was set loose in the classroom with a stack of referral slips to send misbehaving students to the office. So I sent students to the office, and the principal told me I had to handle the problems myself. I had no idea how to handle the problems. I came up with another system of punishment, detention. That worked okay until some students refused to show up. Then I called parents at 7 o'clock in the morning. That worked, but with a price. For example, one morning I called Tina's mother, and she picked up the phone, yelled in my ear, and said, "Tina, I have your teacher on the phone." "Yes, Miss Miche." I explained that Tina was supposed to come for detention, but she had missed a few opportunities, and was there a problem with her coming to detention? Well, her mother asked why she had gotten detention. I explained that she had been talking in class, so she needed to come after class to get some extra instruction. So Tina's mom yelled again, "Tina, you better zip your lip!" And then politely said to me, "She'll be there tomorrow, Miss Miche." It worked, but I hated the atmosphere and tension in my classroom. So I quit teaching and went back to graduate school to become a therapist. It was in my training as a therapist that I learned about behavioral interventions that reward rather than punish. To pay my way through graduate school, I started doing music assembly programs at schools. I had to learn how to positively reward a group of students for behaving appropriately. I would still use some punishment by having misbehaving students move to sit next to a staff member, but generally I ignored the bad behavior and rewarded attentive students. Fast forward 20 years. I started teaching very large groups of children, 150 at a time, at an inner city school. I have 45 minutes with them once a week while their teachers had grade level meetings. I read a book by Fred Jones called Tools for Teaching to improve my skills. And as I read, I thought, I do that, I do that, I do that. Wait a minute, I don't do that. So I went to the principal and asked for 50 small chairs to put around the edge of the rug. As the children came in, they sat on the rug, and as they did a good job paying attention and singing, I non-verbally signaled to them to sit in one of the chairs. Bingo! A well-behaved group became model students. My addition of the chairs gave them instant nonverbal rewards. They would focus and sing magnificently. I went from driving a jalopy to cruising in a Cadillac. So I hope this course will help you examine your own teaching practice and make a conscious switch to positive behavioral interventions rather than using punishments. The great benefit of PBIS is that it's organized as a system where teachers teach the desired behavior and then reward students for behaving appropriately. It can work wonders in your classroom, but it's even better if you can band together with other teachers. If you are lucky enough to have your whole school take up the model, then you have the power of an entire group of teachers rewarding students rather than punishing them. A school can go from lumbering down the track to speeding along the rails because you then have changed your school climate from negatively imposing power to positively rewarding students for participating in their learning.